take to the grave? Because you've got a fair bit of stuff. So
I wouldn't want to separate myself from any of it, all of it.
You take it all to the grave. Just
yeah. I mean, I maybe some of the newer stuff, but all the stuff I had from when I was a kid. It's not only is it.
Do you have singles or doubles or triples, like me? So you got one of, so I'll be the same. I wouldn't get rid of it. If I had my last dollar, I still wouldn't get rid of it.
As far as the vintage stuff goes, when you're in the vintage room, like, because all my stuff is mainly from when I was a kid. To me, it's just like plugging myself straight into being 10 again.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why when my friends who aren't into Kiss are like, I don't get it. Why are you into that? I'm like, you got to understand. Not only do I really think those records are killer records, but it's my way of just getting my heart and getting the extension lead out and going 10. And it feels great. I look at that stuff and I go, wow, I put this in the scrapbook when I was 9 years old and I've still got it.
And some of those items, they still smell of 1980.
Yeah, of course.
You pick up a Kiss card and it smells like the chewing gum. And it's just that.
It takes you back.
Takes you back. It does take you back. And
the bubblegum smell.
It's just the things, like, I don't know, it's all the new stuff. It looks new. It's cheap, but the way they were made in 1980, they just don't make it like that anymore.
No, of course not.
It's
everything was made like, I don't know if you remember the first Walkmans. They were heavy. They were like a brick.
Right.
And they sounded unreal.
Yeah.
Obviously,
just not made how they used to.
Only because they couldn't make it cheap that back then. They didn't have the technology.
It's
fascinating.
But yeah, I'll just get the coffin. I'll get my entire Kiss collection. No, I won't. I'll give it to my kids and I'll say, do me a favour, wait till I'm gone, and then sell it and buy a house.
Yeah.
Well, you've got some rare items in your collection that you were telling me earlier that you've.
Well, it was funny because I started finding a lot of it in boxes from moving houses and stuff, and I was taking photos and sending it to friends, and they were going, you could sell that for a lot of money. I'm going, I know, back in the box it goes. I'm not selling it. It's my childhood.
Yeah, well, that's it. It's.
I shouldn't put it in the boxes. I haven't got enough spare space to put it all together in a display.
Stuff that I've still got boxed, I will sell some of this. If I can't display it, I'm not gonna.
It seems a shame, doesn't it? Like it's a shame that I've got mine in boxes.
I mean, a lot of Kiss collectors, they have it boxed, and they show me like, my mate, he's got. I reckon he's probably got easy 60 large plastic tubs full.
Wow.
And
is Phil runs the Kiss Aussie Worldwide Collectors Group, right? And he's been running that for, what was it, 6
years now, yeah.
6 years. And we're members of that. And then there's also the worldwide one that I think Tom Shannon is involved in one, isn't he? Or
yeah, they've got another collectors group,
There's heaps of them. So if you're out there and you're a Kiss fan and you're not a member of the Kiss Aussie Worldwide Collectors Group, you really should be. Because even though someone like me, I'm not a collector as such, but I see all the photos and videos that people put up.
Yeah, it's really good.
And it's amazing to just sit there and have a look at what everybody's got. And he's put up heaps of photos and stuff before, and then last night before we filmed this, he put a video up of his room that he's finished setting up, which I'll probably put in here. And that just blew me away. I'm sitting on the couch and I'm watching the TV, and then and I'm on Facebook dicking around, and then it comes up. I'm like, shit, I'm going there tomorrow.
Yeah, I thought Jimmy didn't know what he did for you.
Unreal.
Give you a bit of a tease.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
So I think, part of this this chat we're having is to let you know that there are these collectors groups out there, and there are so many Kiss fans out there that'll hopefully watch this.
So we buy and sell, we show collections. I mean, I give you the option to list your item. Basically, first to say sold buys, and simple as that. We've got a good and bad feedback page where you can actually go and see who's buying your stuff before you're selling it, and you're not getting eBay fees. I'm saving the collectors a lot of money with eBay fees. If you build up a good rapport as well, you can offer if PayPal family and friends, so it also cuts the costs out as well. But I deal with people all over the world, so I've been ripped off a couple of times. I won't rip anyone off, because I've had it happen to me. So that's the group's pretty. I mean, not strict, but I mean, I used to be strict about it, but now it's pretty simple. You list an item, first to say sold, and that's it. I mean, Tim's bought a few things, and people have missed out, or person will jump in next in line. Well, sorry, mate. I reckon Tim's already going to pay for this as soon as he said sold. So,
well, and it's great for people like me who I'm not like you. I'm not or unlike you. I'm not out there looking for things to buy, but I'm part of the group. I love seeing the things come up, and then every now and then something pops up. I go, "Oh man, I haven't seen that since I was a kid."
I like to show a vintage item in a day.
It's so good.
Just putting something up that brings you back to your childhood.
It's so good. Straight
I didn't know that existed. Or
it's a good group. It's pretty well run, and I think, like I was saying, for me, I can just sit there all day and just look at all the photos, and
it's great, isn't it?
And then knowing that this guy comes over here and buys all this stuff off you. That's great. So if you're interested, obviously jump on and join the group, because he's a good bloke, and the people in the group are all pretty good as well. So there's always room for more. And I like looking at the vinyl group, the one I think.
We've also got a vinyl group as well. We've got the Kiss Aussie Worldwide Collectors, vinyls, magazines.
Yeah, everything.
That's just another section. So
speaking of Kiss news, a lot of people were angry about, fans were angry and annoyed that Ace isn't doing the End of the Road tour. Not so much now. I think everyone's over it now, especially after when he came out and played with Gene. Do you tell me what you guys think? I'm frustrated that Ace and them bitch about Ace not being in the band when he left. It's almost like your wife leaving you, and then you say, "I'm going to Disneyland." She said, "I want to come." Yeah. You go, "But you're not my wife anymore." And I don't. Come on.
Yeah, I'm coming.
It's not cool. I was with you at the start. You know what I mean? Like, I love Ace. And like all fans, I'm sure we all agree, it would be so good if it was the original lineup.
Yes.
I would love that. But if the original lineup
can't do it,
as you know what I'm saying? I'm just, am I the only one that sort of gets a bit annoyed at Ace for sort of making it sound like he's been shafted when he left? And he could still be doing it?
Yes. Yeah.
True, yeah.
Yes.
And
again,
I think the fans more that Ace toured with Gene here in Australia, especially.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of know how that tour got all put together.
Yep.
And then Ace started using Gene's band. Well, it was a part of.
That's right.
Ryan, Jeremy, and Phil. Great guys, mate. Great guys.
Yep.
And so the fans thought, well, all right, maybe Ace is back in the fold again.
Yeah.
But you can't kick out, Tommy and.
Well, I'm sure Paul and Gene would if they felt like it was a smart move, and I'm sure Tommy would go okay. I mean, Tommy's been working for them for a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, wasn't Tommy's first project the Second Coming DVD?
Yeah.
I think that was his first project. Correct me if I'm wrong. But man, he nailed that. He He really knows what he's doing. He's obviously very clever. And great at what he does. But I felt like watching that gig at Festival Hall, and I think we might be better off with the way things have worked out. And do you think it's mainly the Australian fans that are upset that Ace isn't doing it? It just seems odd to me. Like an Ace getting an Eddie Trunk, and Eddie Trunk kind of getting him shit saying that Ace should be doing it. It's kind of like, but he left.
He left. He left.
This is his choice. That's right.
He left twice.
I mean, I'm the type of fan that's Kiss is Kiss, and to me, it's whoever's in it. That's the whoever's in them at the time is Kiss, But everyone did think Ace is back with Gene and
well, it did. Don't get me wrong, I was excited that it might happen.
I mean,
it's a toughie. Because I love Ace.
I mean, I'd love to see Bruce up there at some stage as well, though.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people forget about Bruce.
You know, Bruce is he's an awesome guy.
He was brilliant in Kiss too. Yeah.
He was awesome in Kiss, mate. You know, he rocked the boat last year.
That looked like it with his brother, right?
Yeah.
That looked like it was great.
Todd Kearns and Fitzy.
Was that the one with Bob Kulick as well? Or was that the year before?
That was the year before, I think. Yeah. But Bruce rocked the ship last year. It was.
Did you see that footage that someone shared of Kiss with Garth Brooks in the Kiss My Ass era on the Jay Leno show?
No.
Have you ever seen that before? They play Hard Luck Woman.
Yeah, probably years ago. Yeah, but
right.
It's
so good.
Yeah,
I mean, we got a taste last year with Ace being on the Kiss cruise.
Yep.
And you know,
was that good?
That was awesome.
Good? Yeah.
And you know, had Bruce and then
how was that?
And Ace playing the Sailor Way. So you know,
saw that. Yeah.
There is an element. There's a magic. I remember seeing Ace in Melbourne with his solo band, and there was an element of there's more Motorhead.
Yeah.
When you see Ace, it's heavy, it's tough. It's like, wow, okay. Not the festival hall time before that. It was really like rock and roll, and you go, there's a little. I'm sure if you spoke to Paul and Gene, they would agree. There's a little bit of that. Edgy toughness, heaviness goes away when Ace isn't doing it.
From what Ace, the last two tours previous to coming out with Gene's band, it was he had to lift his game a bit as well.
Yeah.
And I think that's why Gene said, "Well, we'll look after you." Maybe they are going to probably use him down the track.
Yeah, maybe.
And to keep him on the straight and narrow, you're going to use my band now. I'm gonna
whole thing on tour.
Yes.
Peter get up and do some songs, and Bruce, and
I think that's probably the plan, but
they sort of don't need to now, right? The shows are selling out.
The shows are doing really well.
I was wondering whether they'd do it on the very last, if they came to a very last show.
And it seems as though they're open to it.
Yeah.
See, Vinnie Vincent also, he's caused a bit of.
Yeah.
I think he really wanted to be back in, and he's come out of where he's been for the last 20 odd years.
Yeah. In the way.
And he thinks, well, I want a piece of this action as well, mate. But I think he's been led by wrong management or wrong people looking after him, and he's cancelled many events.
Yes.
I mean, he did show up at the gathering, the Kiss Cruise pre-party.
Yep.
Buddy Joe D'Angelo, he ran this Kiss gathering last year.
Right.
And had Vinnie Vincent as a special guest.
Wow.
Come up on stage, we'll play with 4 by Fate, John Regan, Todd.
Yeah.
And mate, I was smashed, but it was to see Vinnie Vincent get up and play 3 songs.
Cool.
People saying, he didn't play and he didn't shred and he didn't that. Mate, to be honest, he was on stage, mate. I've never seen that before, and I just thought, wow, that's pretty cool.
How good was that era of Kiss? When you hear the live recordings with Vinnie and Eric Carr, they're on fire.
Well, I was going to ask you about that because you being a guitar player, right? And I remember obviously the Vinnie era, but for me it wasn't. It was different because I'm not a guitar player, so I'm more Paul Stanley, you know. But what is it about Vinnie Vincent and that era? Because it was fairly short, really.
It was.
What is it about that era that gets Kiss fans so excited? Like, is it?
There,
a great
you know how
player.
we were talking about how there's a magic with Ace.
Yes.
There's a magic with Vinnie.
Yeah, right.
That band was just like I had no problem. Like he's a great songwriter, and Paul and Jim will say that.
Yeah.
He's a great guitarist, and there's this aggression in what he does.
Sound,
and it's heavy and it's tough. And I remember having the bootleg of his demos before that he'd made before he was in Kiss. My cousin Kevin had got me this copy of this cassette, and I'm listening. And this demos of his songs were great. A lot of them end up on the Vinnie Vincent album.
Right,
but there's a magic about Vinnie and them together. Unfortunately, it seems obvious to me now that Vinnie's Vinny screwed that up, that whole situation up. And, you know, people are so cynical about Paul and Gene. It's like, oh, you know, they were probably trying to rip him off. Oh, no, I don't think so, because you hear stories about Vinny from previous bands where he did the same thing.
Right.
Wouldn't sign the contract, wouldn't agree to anything, was all evasive, and he's obviously very paranoid. He's got issues, but the guy is so talented.
I mean, I was going to do a piece of memorabilia with Vinny, and he wanted money up front.
Yeah.
$50 a signature. Yeah. Wanted me to pay into a PayPal account, and and it was.
You just see his brains. He's straight. He goes into adversarial mode. Oh, they're going to try and screw me.
Yeah. Instead of wanting to know what we want to produce, or straight away it was about money. All right, are they going to screw me? I want it up front here and now. You know, it's like send it to my account. And I was like, they want to talk about what I want to do with you.
It's a real shame. Because the guy's such a talent.
Yeah, but I mean, he seemed to come out at the time when the end of the road was about to start, and tickets on sale and everything. And I think he really thought he was owed a spot on that tour, but it's kind of.
You got to have your act together, don't you? You got to be professional.
Well, he's doing his birthday bashes now, and $500 a ticket, and 50 fans only, and
But that era of Kiss, man, there's a lot. You might as well say it's Creatures and Lick It Up.
Yeah.
They're great albums.
They're great albums, yeah. I kind of don't really go back.
His voice is great too, because you can hear his voice all over that Lick It Up record.
Yeah, Paul's voice is fantastic through that era.
Yeah, but Paul and Vinny together, because Vinny's a great singer. So if you listen to the Lick It Up album, and you hear his voice all over it.
Yeah. It's really interesting.
But it would be good to.
I love the Vinny era.
Yeah, it would be good to have every living member.
It would be great. But I could totally see why they're not doing it.
Yeah.
Because those guys are all going to create some kind of nightmare. They're all going to go, what am I going to get out of it? It's like,
that's right.
You know, forget about we're the two guys that kept this thing on the tracks for 10 years when all you guys went off. And when we're going to go and do our own thing. And we kept the thing on the tracks, and they struggled for some time, you know. They did. Those two guys stuck it out.
It's amazing. So, all right, that's very good. Now, I do want to read out the tour dates, because, I mean, everyone will probably know anyway, but I think we should probably do that just to, do it. Adelaide Entertainment Centre Arena on Tuesday, 19th of November. Brisbane Entertainment Centre, Thursday, 28th of November. Rod Laver Arena in Melbourne, Thursday, 21st of November. And Saturday, 30th of November. Kudos Bank Arena in New South Wales, Tuesday 26th of November, and RAC Arena WA on Saturday 16th of November. How many shows of all of these are you going to?
I'm only doing the 3 Melbourne.
Right.
Because I'm going on the Kiss Cruise again.
That's right.
And it was either go to America for 3-4 weeks or go and do the tour.
Yes.
And I had a ball on the cruise last year.
Yeah, the cruise would be unreal.
It's 5 days of partying. Actually, I thought going on the cruise, I wouldn't like it. Being stuck with Kiss fans, you just want to chuck overboard.
Yeah, there'd be a
but it was cool.
Yeah.
It was meeting so many friends, or through the group, that you wouldn't think you'd ever meet, and you're there, all together having a beer, and not really a lot of Kiss talk on there, just more partying. Partying. Yeah, you get on the ship, you'll be you'll be hung over.
Bloody hell. And how many shows are you going to? You just in Melbourne?
I'm taking my family to one of the shows in Melbourne.
Yeah.
And it's when's this going to air? When it gets closer?
Yeah.
My band, Palace of the King, is supporting Kiss in New South Wales at the
Whoa, didn't know that. That's a scoop for you.
That is fucking unreal.
Well done, mate. Well done.
That is
I was very excited about that. So it's a great thing. But obviously we're not allowed to announce it too early, but
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fine to announce it when it gets closer.
That is brilliant.
very
So I'm
good.
really excited about it.
Very good. So that's the Newcastle show,
The
is it?
Tuesday show in, is it Kudos?
Yeah, Kudos.
Kudos Arena?
Yeah, Kudos Arena.
Tuesday, 26th November. Palace of the King are on first. Come
Oh
on.
my God.
And where's that? Where's
It's
Kudos?
in New South Wales.
Yeah.
New South
So
Wales.
It's just like, yeah, that's the Sydney show.
The Sydney show. Might have to.
Come
Might
on.
have to-
You
might
might have to be a
have
roadie at that one, mate.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm excited about
Triple
that.
A pass.
I've done some
We-
radio
yeah.
work in the past. So,
My old band years ago, the Androids, we
They
supported
supported Kiss, yes,
at
yes.
the Kiss Symphony gig.
That's
Yes.
right. That's right.
Which was the night of my life, you know, and I got to meet the band. And,
Tell us about that.
oh, it was
tell us
amazing.
the story
and,
about
and
that.
even meeting Doc McGee, because as we all know, he managed all those bands that we loved when we were
Yeah,
growing
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
So to meet Doc was exciting to me, you know, and he was such a lovely guy, and met the band, and Paul. I remember Paul's comment was just classic because we didn't see them without their makeup on because they were in behind the curtain doing the makeup,
Right.
and then we only met them once. After we'd finished playing, before they went on, we met them, and Paul just put his hand down and said, "Hey, I like your band, good pop rock." You know, and I was like, "Hey, Paul!" You know, and the photographer took a photo of it, and he said, "You look like you're going to explode."
Yeah.
So it was the night of my life, and then this time I just thought, oh, I'll ask. You never know, they might have Palace of the King on one of the shows, and they said, "Yeah, no worries, you can have this show."
That is
awesome,
fantastic, mate. How does that, like, will you... I guess you don't know really
I'll just
what's
have
going
a
to
heart
happen.
attack. That's what'll happen.
Yeah.
Is that what you were going to ask?
Yeah, pretty much, no. But, like, you...
No, I won't fanboy out. I'll be professional. I'll be cool. And
Yeah.
I'm going to rock and try and win some more fans over in New South Wales for Palace of the King.
Yeah, absolutely. And so will you get to meet them again? Meet Kiss... like, how does it normally work? You just don't know until it happens, yeah?
No, don't know until it happens. I'm sure that they're actually... they're just way cooler, and everyone's way. You generally, as you both know, generally in the music industry, most people are way cooler than anyone thinks they are.
Yeah.
And those guys were no exception. They were very, very cool and calm and no drama, and it was even their crew. You know, I was warned about their crew, and back in the symphony gig, you know, they were totally cool.
Really?
You know, that was the weirdest thing, I got to tell you. The weirdest thing about the whole experience, not only was meeting them and our childhood all...
Yeah.
But back then, it was before the screens. So they still had the wall of amps and everything. And they had the psych down when we were on. So the psych was down with the Kiss logo on it. But it's a bit see-through when you're up close to it. Mm-hmm. So I'm standing on stage and I look around and there's this... Marshall!
Oh, wow.
And I was looking at it going, no, I'm on this. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
It was amazing. And then Paul's road guy is sound checking for him. Just one quad box. One. It's just like the drum kit and one quad box. Just. Is that the only one that's on? Yeah, that's the only one. And it sounded unreal, by the way. But it was just one quad box. They had one quad box each that was on.
That's incredible.
But it was amazing to stand on stage in front of the amps. I kind of miss the amps.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
The screens look
It's a
amazing.
great look.
But the wall of amps is scary.
Yes.
Like, you know, you go, I'm at a Kiss gig now, and you can smell the smoke.
Yeah,
and then the wall of amps, you go, this is going to kill me. And it goes down and boom. I don't know. But I'm really looking forward to seeing this new show because it looks pretty amazing, doesn't it?
It's
new
you're
show
going to
looks
be on that
amazing.
stage. You're going to be looking up and you're going to see the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Jeez.
Yeah, it'll all be above me.
Yeah.
Far out.
Hexagons. I might ask if I can use one.
Imagine that.
Can I come down?
Yeah, you can come down.
Who said this guy could do the support?
Because that is amazing to be able to for you, you know, growing up a Kiss fan
It's
your
totally
whole
amazing.
life.
Totally
yeah.
not real.
And doing that, getting to play on the same stage, meeting them, you're performing to their crowd, you're on this stage that is absolutely massive.
Yeah, it's a dream come true.
Far out, man.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. And, you know, we work hard, as you know. The band works really hard. And so it's great to be given that opportunity. It's really good.
Absolutely. That is really cool. Well, that's an exclusive
Very
because
nice
we
of
didn't
him.
know.
That's some good news.
We've only been sitting here with him for like 2 hours. He
Yeah,
didn't
he
say a
didn't-
word.
didn't-
Well, it didn't come up.
Drop that bomb.
Kiss pic stickers over the top of the colours pictures.
That is awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's gonna be great.
I mean, by the time this airs, everyone will already know anyway. But you know, this is when are we filming this? September. So it's exciting for us. Not
Sorry
even
for
knowing,
me.
and now he's-
You're the only guys I've told. I got told don't tell anyone. I won't tell anyone. Last thing I want is anyone go, you told someone you're out.
Yeah, that's right. Kick you out.
Yeah.
Now, I do have a question that my wife wanted me to ask. So let me just find that. Okay, I've got that here now. Okay, this is for my wife, Deb. Kiss costume party. She wants to know who you are dressing up as and why. And you've got pretty much
Ace.
whole
I was going to say Ace as well because the
In that costume.
especially if you're at a party and
Yes.
the more you drink, the more you're going to fall over and you're going to be like Ace. So you got the excuse then.
Yeah,
is brilliant.
it's got to be Ace.
Yeah, I would be Ace as well.
Yeah, but I remember when, because we used to do, not far from here, a few blocks from here, we used to do Kiss concerts in the backyard of houses. Of
Yeah.
and we used to do them at the hall, at the primary school, the hall. And I was always Gene, because I love being Gene too.
Yeah.
But my friends were, I remember Matt was Paul, and Ted was Ace, and Tommy was Peter, and I was Gene. And my dad made, polystyrene guitars, and we covered them in alfoil.
Yeah,
And
I did that with my Ugg boots.
Yeah. And I used to love, doing the Gene. It was great. We used to mime to the records.
Great fun. Those are great days.
But these
Unreal.
days, if I had a choice, it'd be Ace. Because there's no Ted now.
Yeah, I think I would be Ace.
Be Ace as well.
Yeah, I think so. I think Ace is the man, really. I mean, he's the most lovable character.
He's a bit of a larrikin.
Yeah.
He's sloppy and he's
Yeah.
it's just Ace is Ace. It's
I think they love him too. But he's just so untogether to be so hard.
he,
Imagine being ready to go on stage and he's not there. It's like,
I mean,
where is he?
he's
He's
there.
so
and he's,
stressful.
actually, I've got a funny story about Ace. When I was at the Kiss mini golf, he was doing a meet and greet, and he there was about 30-40 fans went up to a special room, and I was able to got invited in. And just before Ace got on stage, one of his old buddies passed away.
Right.
And he only just got told when he got on stage. But he thought it was another guy that passed away.
Oh.
And he was laughing and carrying on, and he didn't realise he was thinking of one of his mates that passed away, and it was
different
another
bloke.
guy, and
No.
he just then started laughing, and the way he laughs, and
Yeah.
he's like, oh shit, he goes, oh, I'm stuffed up here. But he'd just been given that information while he I can't remember who the guy was. It was someone from a band of his in the past, and the guitar player, and he just got the news while he got on stage. But him being deaf didn't
hear it
hear it right, and
Damn.
he was.
Who was the rocket scientist that decided to tone that just before he went on
Yeah,
stage?
exactly. Yeah. Why would you do
It's,
that?
I think someone might have asked a question, or it was, but it was a good little 40-minute question answering session, and
Very cool.
And was he good when he was answering the questions?
yeah,
Cool.
it was good. It was just good to be in that, getting invited into the experience, and it was at the Kiss Monster Mini Golf. But yeah, no, it was Ace is Ace. It's you never know what's gonna come out of his mouth, but
Man, the guy can make good music.
yeah,
That's right. Exactly.
yeah.
No, that's great. Well, I mean, we could sit here and talk pretty much all day.
We'll have to do another one.
But yeah, we may well
In the
do
vintage
another
room.
one. Yeah. Oh yeah, actually yes. Yes. When that gets
Yeah.
set up and you're happy with that, we may well come back and do that if you're cool
Yeah,
with that.
definitely.
How good's your top look on the camera?
Hopefully
I love
it. Okay.
Looks
So
unreal.
I haven't got any collector's items, like I said, because I got rid of them all when I was moving houses and whatever. But this is pretty much all I've got, and it's a bootleg.
It's great. I love it.
It's not even authentic. But anyway, it's
killer.
I'm running with it, and I'm going to wear this to the show as well. Oh yeah, I'm taking my two sons to the Kiss show.
Fantastic.
In Melbourne. Yeah. So, and neither of them are really big Kiss fans, but I know that the show itself will just blow them away.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited because, I missed the whole thing in 1980. I saw the reunion tour and then saw them a couple other times as well. But to actually be able to take your own kids you know, when you've grown up with it yourself, is just like,
So they'll have a great time.
Real, yeah.
Yeah, the kids will
Be a great
kids will,
experience.
I mean, I know a guy in America. He just he went last week to see Kiss, and he took his 6-month-old granddaughter.
Oh, well, she's not going to remember it.
Oh no, but he was earmuffs on, and he was excited that he's.
At least he could tell her when she grows up. You've been
to Kiss. You've seen your first Kiss show, and he posted all over Facebook. He was wrapped, but I'm like, mate, you can't take a 6-month-old baby, but
no,
it's he did, and the photos of him holding and kissing in the background and
kiss makeup on the baby. No.
Well, it's funny you should say that.
Yeah.
She didn't have kiss makeup on, but my nephew now, Dylan, he's 17. When he was about 6 months old, I got a Christmas present, a framed photo from my sister, and he had kiss makeup on when he was a baby on the between Paul Ace and Peter, makeup on and in this 4-picture frame, and
it's gold.
I still show him now, and he's like, "No, don't show me that photo." But he was a baby. Like,
I love
it. Yeah,
that's great. Well, thank you very much, gentlemen, for doing this today. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate you letting us into your...
Yeah, thanks for having us, Phil. Yeah, it's been great.
House here is just incredible. I'll be doing some more video, putting it up. Thank you very much to you,
My
Mr.
pleasure.
Emma,
Thanks
for
for
coming
having
down.
me.
And the
Let's do it again.
Yes, and the massive news about Palace of the King. So if you're going to the Kudos Arena show,
Tuesday 26th.
you got to get there early if you've never
for
seen
Palace.
him. Yeah,
so that means Garibaldi isn't coming to Australia.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to be disappointed.
I don't know, but that's the painter. So
right.
Yeah,
I don't
know. Well, it's good to see a band.
And
it's good to see it's Palace of the King. So
yes,
it's good for us, and it's great that they're giving Aussie bands an opportunity to play before them. I mean, that's a big thing.
Yeah,
it's a big thing. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I've been whinging about that for years.
Yeah,
as everyone knows. But I'm trying to calm that down.
Try and calm it down, mate. Keep yourself calm. I'm worried about your health.
I know.
Relax.
Become a thing, but anyway. No, so yes, so thank you for watching this. Hopefully you're all fired up for the shows in the next week or two whenever I put this up. And there was something else I was going to say, and now I can't remember what it is. Doesn't matter anyway. Oh, comments. Yeah. Put some comments. This will be up on YouTube and on Facebook as well. So jump in, tell us all your memories about Kiss, what you're looking forward to, and obviously join the Kiss Aussie Worldwide Collectors group as well, because it's a good group and you do it.
It's great.
Pick up some amazing stuff like you're going to see through this video. So enjoy, and thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate.